NCRP Productions presents Feast of Legends, the Wendy's role-playing game. Season 1 finale, order number 15.
Hey everybody, this is Pedro and welcome to another episode of Feast of Legends.
Yeah!
Let's go ahead and go around the table and start with you. Who are you?
My name is John and I'm here to say that I'm playing Jules Leotard today.
Woo.
He's the order of the fries, he's a really nice guy, and he's got sauce running down his thighs.
Oh no,
Nice.
that's
the
bad.
That's disgusting.
That was a great place to stop. Maybe you might have stopped the stanza early.
My name's John, I'm Jules Leotard.
All right, we got you.
And my name is Mike, and I will be playing Elados de la Tique, the Order of the Frosty.
Hey, it's Barry. I am running Cranston Tater, the Order of the Baconator Fries.
Did you forget your name?
I was just listening really hard.
Who can it be now?
Hi, it's Sequoia, and I'm running. Oh my god.
You forgot your character's name.
Sorry. Okay.
Serious now.
Oh my god, this is humiliating. Yes, I just got lightheaded. Hi, this is Sequoia, and I'm running Lady Knight Holsteena, Order of the Baconator.
And we're back to me. Hey everybody. So, let's go ahead and recap what happened last time. Sorry.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. I just got a little dizzy. I'm fine.
Okay, so recapping last week, you guys were in the new Greasy Glade, and after a very democratic and open forum with the new refugees and the people of the Glade, along with Old Lady Crinkle, it was decided that the...
Gary.
Yes, Gary. Not Oldman Gary, but New Gary.
Newman Gary.
Newman Gary.
There's a lot of Garys rolling around.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Their name.
Decided not to betray the location and to stay and help build the community, thanks to inspiring speeches made by all of you. You guys also saved Gary from a probably unfortunate fate before that. It was then decided at the end of all of this that you all would go to the hometown of Elados, or at least the town where the lab of the Order of the Frosty was located at, so you all could see or try and find some glimpse of what's been going on the past 40 years.
And also understanding, right, what was going on with the device. Maybe the device began there. It was something Elados had
perhaps some more
noticed.
of the device, yes.
We finally solidified our goal and put it into words that the Financial Council needs to come to ruin. We've been toying with the idea periodically, but...
It's a fish.
It's a fish?
Official.
Official? Aw.
You guys also decided that Terrence would be joining you,
As well as
the new pet Pang.
I got a little guy, his name's Crumble.
Yes, little Crumble. So, you all then went to the edge of the glade, said your goodbyes to Old Lady Crinkle, and she helped activate one of her fry tree portals to send you past the Great Bamboo Wall into the frosty fields to the town of Soderton. Yes, Barry.
I have down, just for clarification, that the glade is called Renderholm,
That is correct, yes.
not New Greasy.
Yes, I could not remember the name,
Good,
so I
all
just
right.
said the new Greasy Glade.
All right, perfect. It's
Yes.
called Renderholm.
Yes, the new render home.
I also believe that you skipped one of the most important parts of last week's session.
Which was...
The thesis?
No, the makeout sesh.
Oh, yes, that is correct. Before leaving, Elados wanted to see if he could get fresh with...
And never frozen.
Never frozen with Old Lady Crinkle, a.k.a. Cranston's sister, who...
Younger
sister, who still has it.
Yeah.
She's got it going on.
And you two made out for a little bit, at which point you actually felt a little bit hungry afterwards.
You had pangs yourself.
As I
And-
usually do.
She seemed to have a bit of a glow.
Somewhat famished.
Yeah, that... Yes. Yes, and after what I would imagine is a very longing look, you guys departed. Stepping through the portal, you end up with a giant, several 100 or so foot tall wall behind you of thickly woven bamboo.
Which does not look like straws.
Which does not look like straws, no. It does look like bamboo with little tiny leafies on it and everything. And you are on the outskirts of town of Soderton, a place that you remember, Elados. However, when you remembered it, it was much more vibrant and alive. The buildings around here are dilapidated, some roofs caved in from the snow, or from, the frosty snow, which you all can smell and kind of taste a light vanilla sweet in the air coming off from the frosty fields that you can see, swooping off into the distance, where you all know that the frosties were mined and transported to Freshtovia to be added to the cistern. Obviously. And as you are all looking at this place, you hear on the wind the wailing of someone sad. Multiple people sad. Yes. So, and in the distance, you see, standing tall still and still mostly intact, if not just kind of covered over with frosty snow, the building, the warehouse that you know holds, at least beneath it, the lab of the Order of the Frosty.
Elados, my friend, I am curious. Classically, Wendy has always produced a chocolate Frosty. I notice that the flavors I get on the wind have the hint of vanilla. Do you know how the chocolate Frosty is made? Is it done in the cistern under the castle? Or is it some other machination?
So this is actually... machination? This is actually something that happens during transport. The smog that comes off of the transport vehicles mixes into the vanilla and makes it brown.
Yeah, but how does it get the chocolatey flavor?
That is the taste of the smog.
The cars run on chocolate.
Natural chocolate flavor.
Natural chocolate biofuel.
Okay.
It's just how it was.
One of my curiosities from childhood has been answered. Thank you, my friend.
Of course.
Try it at home. Get a vanilla Frosty and put it next to your car exhaust. Kids.
You're under the age of 7. You should do that.
I hope no kids are listening to this.
Fuck them.
Definitely under the age of 7.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do? Because looking behind you, aside from the wall or down the way, you do see the road that, it's kind of still present, that you can see kind of cobbled there. It does go off into the distance away from the village slightly, but then just disappears. Yeah.
I would like to look at the ground and see if I see any, recent tracks.
Okay. Go ahead
Thanks, guys.
and give me an intelligence check.
Right on. It's 18. Nice.
Oh.
18. So looking around, you don't see any fresh tracks in the snow. No.
How about frozen tracks?
Frozen tracks, though. No.
All right.
Elados, my friend, this is your place. You shall lead us.
Looking off in the distance toward the lab, there is this sense of not really good nostalgia, kind of like visiting a place you used to work at that wasn't particularly good. But that building over there, that is where I would assume any clues would be.
So, we go to the building then, yes?
Verily.
Okay.
Tally
Does it seem
ho.
like anybody lives here at all anymore?
So as you look around, you remember all of the Frosty Field miners that were in this town, and you could probably remember most of the names and who belonged to the houses. You all had barracks beneath the warehouse in the actual halls of the Frosty Labs, but I forgot your question already.
Does it look like anybody is still living here?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, thank you.
It doesn't feel like anybody's living here anymore. Also, as you look down the way, you do notice by kind of the closest house to you, kind of warbling in the space and air around it. And as you look at it for a little bit longer, it reminds you of that frozen in time memory from the Greasy Glade. and you feel kind of a pull from the center of you towards it, but you kind of see it warbling there.
Does anybody else see this?
What are we looking at?
The air is moving weird.
Do we?
Yeah, so you all look over in that direction. If you all stare at it for long enough, you'll actually see, you don't see the kind of like light glow from it like you Elados, but you all notice that the wind going around that point is a little off. It kind of like the snow falls and kind of pushes off the spot. Like
How does Grumble seem to be doing? Is Grumble being carried, backpacked, or walking?
I imagine that Grumble being a small little pang is probably like, you know how people put the little dogs in their shirts and it like looks out? How big is he? Can I put him in my shirt and have his little head poke out?
Yes, you could. Also, Old Lady Crinkle knew where you guys were going and gave you some winter gear for Pang. Yes. It's a little fuzzy jacket.
One of the things I'm looking at is the coloration. So the Pangs that we have fought have always looked frosty.
No.
Okay.
The Pangs you always fought look like him.
Grumble.
That kind
Okay,
of
so
green.
the frosty ones were weird.
The
Okay,
frosty ones
I
were
got
weird.
it backwards.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe we should go look at this phenomenon, whatever this is.
You don't know what it is?
This is what is called science. You find some things that you don't know what the fuck it is, and then you figure it out.
Then
Let's go.
we shall do science.
We have
Lead
to
on.
make a hypotenuse.
Yes, we must make the hypotenuse.
Yes, the hypotenuse. So making a wonderful hypotenuse, you make your way towards the little warble in space-time. And as you get closer, for all of you, being around Elados, you've kind of been exposed to the freeze energy, to the forces of it.
Did we realize we were, or it just happened to be because we were around here?
Yes.
Okay, natural.
Natural, yes. And so as you get a little closer and you start, Elados, seeing this glow kind of open up a little bit in space-time, give you that feeling that you could kind of peer inside, you all get a strange sensation come over you that there's something here. You don't really see it like he does, but you all feel something, kind of like a pressure in the air.
To us, it just looks like a house.
It looks like outside of the
residence?
house is like in the air, just a little warble in the air.
But he's seeing something clearly.
He's seeing something, yeah.
Elados, please scientifically tell us what's going on.
Yes, utilizing science, I'm going to go over there and put my head in this.
Excellent, yes. So, going over there, and similar to the previous time, sticking your head inside of it, it is like, poking your head in a bucket of cold water. You break through that kind of layer, and you'll feel this kind of opening in space open up and kind of engulf past you, and everybody else around you gets this chill that goes over you, and it's as if you're all seeing through the same set of eyes. All around you, things go white, and then in an instant, you're back in a more colorful time. The buildings in this area are no longer dilapidated. There are children running about. You'll see frosty miners wearing the traditional cloaks of the frosty miner, walking to and fro, delivering the vanilla frosty that will, on its way, gain its chocolatey flavor and color. And what you see is somebody kind of step in front of your vision and say, "Is that the queen?" And turning behind you, you will see a whole retinue coming down the road. Standing, regal and upright walking down the road, you will see Queen Wendy herself, fully garbed in her traditional battle armor. Nothing that... So you all would know that she would do this if she was going out and about and needed to fight in some manner. Ooh. It's a royal armor as well. Now, next to her, you will see two men, one of which... actually, both of which you've seen in paintings. One is the greasy frame of Papa Spuds.
Oh, I have seen him in real life.
Yes, and you've seen him in real life. Dangling at his neck, you'll see his chain with the dollar signs on it. On the other side, of Wendy, you will see the man that you remember as Alan Pink. Very square features, a large beard, a top hat, suit. You'll also see a medal of equal size and length around his neck that has a medallion that contains a closed fist, which is holding a spatula.
Do we know that as an order?
He runs labor.
Yes. That is correct.
Oh, nicely done.
Thank you.
And you will see behind them 24 or so Inquisitorial Knights. Along with them, and Cranston, you would recognize them, are 2 of the children of Papa's Spuds, who are... 3 children.
Peril is one of them.
Actually, Peril is not there. These are different children.
What?
You will see Peruna, Russ, and Vidalette. And they're just walking behind them, and you will see that people will start walking up and say, "Oh, my queen, what are you doing here?" And she'll just place a hand upon the, first person that runs up to his face and say, "Oh, we're here to see the order. Please, could you go and get the school teacher and tell her to bring the children? They are to go on a field trip today." And you'll see that coming around the bend is a couple of carts.
Pedro, real quick.
Yeah.
The 3 Spuds children were
His name is Dave.
Peruna, Russ, and Vidalette.
Thank you. But I know all of them. They are all children I knew.
Yes. And along with the carts, you will see riding in one of the carts another person you saw in one of the paintings. Another portly man with short-cropped salt and pepper hair, a mustache that goes about 2 feet out on each side.
What?
Yeah.
2 feet?
2 feet each side.
Like
curled
Dr. Robotnik.
up. Yeah. And you know this is Karn Steel.
Yes. Production.
Yes. And so they will ride up, and the man says, "Oh, I don't think I didn't hear about any field trip, but yes, no, we can definitely get all of them." And she'll say, "Further, could you please get all of the miners to return from work? They're to have the day off. There will be a meeting later." And so he says, "Well, of course, my queen. That thank you. Yes, this sounds wonderful. They'll all love to have the day off." And she says, "Yes. Now, we'll be off to the order. Be quick. Get the townspeople together." And you will then all see as Alan Pink breaks off and goes with that man and says, "I will come with you to gather the miners." And Karn Steel, along with Papa Spuds, will stand next to the queen, and Papas will say, "I believe it's time to go and get to the order, yes, my queen." She says, "Yes, Papas, I believe it is. We will see what projects they are working on." And that is where you will see them, as well as about 6 different Inquisitorial Knights follow along, all of the Papa's children, all the Spud's children following. Okay, and then that's when you all are kind of kicked out of this vision.
I immediately turn and look to Cranston.
Did you all see what I saw?
A strange vision of the past.
Something that suggests that Queen Wendy came here, and I believe she did evil.
This sounds reminiscent of what the villagers described to us. The children being carted off on a field trip, and I make air quotes in my hands. I am happy to realize that the children most likely were not harmed.
I don't know. I don't understand at all what's going on. The visions, they hurt my brain.
I mean, it's pretty clear what's happening, no?
You all do have a slight bit of brain freeze coming out of that.
I have to believe...
Feels good.
I have to believe that Wendy couldn't do that.
She just walked in armor, like she was going to battle.
It's true.
This is evidence enough for me, but I understand that you might want to dig deeper. I don't know if I want to see any more of this. So,
well, I would ask you then not to stick your head through there again, because I got the vision when you did that.
Okay, then you do it next time.
No, I don't need to see any more. I say we begin by searching the town. We take our time to study science. We take our time to study things, to see if that's what happened, see if anyone still lives here. The town, that was the town you remember. The town was vibrant. It had people moving and mining.
Yes.
I would call them
then this happened.
normal.
And now it is dead.
Are there like scorch marks on the buildings?
Yeah, so as you look at the buildings, yes, you will see, and you're close to one now, not only are there, actually, what I'll say is there are strange scorch marks, and as you kind of dust away some of the snow, you notice that there is a scorch mark or two that look similar to people.
Like an outline.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lady Knight, what have you uncovered there?
It appears to be the silhouette of a townsfolk.
I don't...
What could
What?
have done this?
The words right out of my mouth, Lady Knight.
Looking at that, the only thing you can think of is something so fresh that the heat of it seared the after image of something or someone.
I am beginning to lean to your thoughts, Elados, but mayhaps we will go farther into the town and investigate more.
How close are we to the lab?
To the lab, it's about 300 feet away.
It's that big weird building with all the tubes coming out of it.
I move towards the tube building.
So you're moving towards the tube building. Oh, you're just heading straight towards that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally fine. Now...
Wait. Is my house still standing?
Did you check?
I'm checking now.
Oh, as you check now. Yeah, as you look, your house is still more or less standing, yeah.
Terrence, stay close.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that vision was, but it sure seemed pretty strange.
Aaron's got the villain.
You got it as well?
I mean, I was standing right by you guys.
Terrence is a member of this party.
Honestly,
Truly is at this point.
I'm pretty confused why members of the financial council were there and why Queen Wendy was here.
Terrence, before we go farther, what do you know of the lands here? I mean, you must have heard something. The Inquisition must have some thought, so it's been 50 years. Somebody must have said something.
Yes,
at
you
some
must have heard
point.
lots of propaganda.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've never taken a propaganda around this place, but well, I mean, so what we know is that well, the big wall back there, I mean, that was help, made by some of our allies, from over at the Temple of the Panda. They helped secure the area. Blame the writer.
You didn't realize the Temple of the Panda was right there?
That's blame the writer.
Sorry, how quickly did they construct this wall?
Oh no. Do not go there.
No, they helped grow the bamboo. Yeah.
And what about the workers who died while making this wall?
No, I think it was
Were they grown into it?
No, it was very specific in school. They made sure to tell us that all the workers survived.
Oh, okay.
It was very
Yes,
specific.
of course.
In case anybody asked questions, they wanted us to know that answer.
Yeah, of course.
I was just trying to make a joke about Express, because it's fast. That's all I was trying to do.
So,
Everybody else
I was
took
going
that
with the
really
Great Wall of China.
so we all know the wall was not there when we went on our quest, our initial quest. That bamboo wall was not there.
Of course.
What else has changed in here?
Well, it looks like everybody might be dead.
All the dead.
And there is nobody alive, and there is snow everywhere, and the roads are all covered, and there's nobody here because everyone's probably dead. These are the things that are different.
Reaches down, just kind of scoops a handful of snow and starts eating it, and is like, "Wow, this is kind of sweet. I was wondering what the taste on the wind was."
I walk faster.
Terrence,
Yeah.
that is the precursor Frosty. This is one of the things we've spoken of often that's been missing.
This is Proto-Frosty.
I don't really see why
This is raw frosty.
Queen Wendy, her holy freshness wouldn't like this. I mean, it's pretty good.
She used to love it. She used to have it at all of the court dinners. This was common. It came... Have you never seen... Probably not.
No.
The
He's
frosty
like-
cistern
he's like
under the
16.
castle. That's what I said. Probably not. Under the castle, there was a cistern where the frosty flowed at all times,
This guy
day and night.
loves this sister.
It was open late.
Hey, you mean the rotten milk pit that we all hung around at as kids?
The rotten milk.
We would hang out there and we would see how long people could hold their heads over the edge for. It smelled really bad.
Yes, this is what he is talking about.
It was really warm under there, like.
Yeah.
There was a time, my friend Terrence, when that was all chocolate frosty.
Oh,
What?
wow.
I mean, when
Is that not the way you remember it, Lady Knight?
when he says chocolate, I put up air quotes.
I don't know what that means, but there was a clear divide between the vanilla and the chocolate side.
Well, all I remember from, the Inquisitor training is that, this place was walled off because there's a bunch of, heretics and people that, the Queen and the Inquisition had to take care of. Something
What crime was committed by the heretics?
Was it expressly explained to you in school?
It was consorting with and spreading the freeze.
My friend
yes, of
Elados,
course.
I am concerned that you may be a little more right than I had hoped.
Yeah, I'm like super fucking smart.
Clearly, whatever they discovered that the Order of the Frosty was developing led them to act in this way. We need to find out what.
I'm not so certain you're right, but I agree. We should quickly to the lab.
Did you want to go visit your home?
I don't think I do. Shit, I
Wasn't
have to.
he
Don't even bring that up again, okay?
very good, my friend?
Thank you. You all wait here. I'm gonna go over to the house.
Yeah, so you start heading to your house.
Take Terrence with you, please.
Yeah, I'd be happy to go with you.
Come on, boy.
Oh, wait, I know that. Sorry, I had an itch behind my ear. Okay, let's go. So this is your house?
You stop talking now, Terrence.
Okay. I'm really good at that. Well, I was.
you're not.
And then. Okay, so you go to open your door, and as you push on it, you hear it crack, and then it just falls over. Dust from the inside, splashes around.
Dust or frosty?
No dust.
Dried
Dust.
frosty. Okay.
Yeah, we'll say dust.
Dried.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, powder.
It looks like
Parmesan.
your house, actually, the roof has withstood the test of time.
Of course it did. I built it myself.
Further, as you look around, you can see that it's actually still decorated. Like, everything has dust over it. There's a whole bunch of, pictures on the wall.
But
You'll
you're not in any of them.
You'll see Zenberry and by Von Illa, in a lot of pictures. You'll see one that you were in, but the frame's been shortened.
Yes.
Are there any new people in the picture?
Oh, is there an additional thruple component?
Don't
A
you?
thrupular component that's been added?
What you'll see is that the majority of the pictures are just those two, but there are a few of vacations.
Of course.
That
yes.
you'll see some of the other Order of the Frosty people that you remember.
I'm glad that they all died. Well, as I turn around to walk back, I go, well, it looks like they had a terrible life, and we don't need to talk about this anymore.
There is something that does also catch your eye, and it is in the back of the living room area. The light from the open door just glints off of it. You will see a map that looks like it's made of permafrost.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's a map of Freshtovia and some of its outlying area. You've never seen this before, but what do you do? So it's about 15 feet away, and you'll hear Terrence. Well, that's kind of cool.
Shut up, Terrence.
Okay.
I am gonna go walk over and check out this map.
Cool. So as you walk over and look, you'll see that the map has been carved into this permafrost, and it's a topographical map even. So you'll see a little tiny Freshtovia, carved into it. And you'll see in the very corner, it's like, to my love, Von Illa, heart ZB. Now, something that you notice as you kind of pass by it in your rage, you do notice that as you look, side to side, there's actually like a frosty swoop kind of overlaid onto it. It seems to be carved in a way that the carving on it is not as nice as the rest of it. Maybe it's a newer carving, but yeah, you'll see it kind of swooped there.
Like it covers the entirety of...
Yeah, it goes from one end, kind of swoops, has its little peak, and then swoops down.
And this means nothing to me.
Why don't you give me an intelligence check?
11.
Yeah, so... You know that your order used to hide messages using the Frosty Swoop. So maybe it holds some information.
Can I pick this up?
Yeah. It looks like it's hanging off on the wall, so you can pick it up.
Terrence carries that.
And so you'll see, you'll look back to where Terrence was, and he's not there. And so you'll hear from the other room like, oh no, and like some things crash down to the ground. Oh, I'm really sorry, I just got curious what was in here. It smells really nice in here.
Yeah, I bet it does. What did you find?
Well, I broke some vases. There's a bunch of broken vase pieces.
Of course.
I found this magazine that's kind of dirty. I'm not going to look at it, though. I also found this key inside the vase.
You found a key?
Well, yeah, it was inside the vase when it fell. That's about it, though.
None of that sounds important except for the key.
You're going to start hearing, like, the broken vase, like, being swept up.
Do not clean that up.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just bring the key.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure. Yeah. And he comes. Oh, it's cold. Oh, wait. I have gloves on. I'm a goof. Oh, it's still cold.
You are such a goof.
You wanted this guy, okay?
He is too goofy for me.
So he comes through the door, and you see he has like a permafrost key. You recognize it as one of the keys that allows you to enter into the lower lab area.
Oh wow, it's good that I have this now.
Yeah. And so he's like, oh, that's a cool map.
Yes, you are going to carry it. You are now the map boy.
Oh, that sounds important.
Yes.
Oh, okay, sure, I'll carry the map.
I want to put a chain on it, and so he can wear it around his neck like it's a giant medallion.
Yeah, sure.
Flavor Flav.
Luckily, the map, actually, what it was hanging on was a chain. So, yeah, it's already got the chain.
course.
Yeah, you can hang that around him.
This is a new magic item for you to wear.
Oh, it's magic?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, interesting. Well, I probably shouldn't wear it, like, anywhere outside of here, because, everyone hates the freeze.
Cause what?
Because they'll kill me?
You shut up and start walking again.
Okay. Outside, you all clearly hear this. There's not a lot of noise going on, so you hear this kerfuffle inside. You guys talking anything? You just wait? No?
I'm pretty much in shock.
Yeah.
I'm scoping out the lab building.
Yeah, so as they come out, so Terrence will come first, you will both hear on the wind something that sounds something flying or something like that. And Terrence comes through the doorway.
How big is this map?
The map? It's probably like a foot and a half by a foot.
And it's made of wood?
No, permafrost.
Permafrost.
Yeah, so it's like a clear frost.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so Terrence comes out and says, hey, everybody, look at my cool new magic map. And everybody looks over. Even Rumble looks over to see. Elados, as everybody's looking over, you see what everybody was hearing, and you have a flash to say, "Isn't that a frosty mining pick in the air?" And then it wings down and stabs into Terrence, doing 5 points of damage.
What exactly is Terrence's HP?
18.
Okay.
That's good. It's fine.
Yeah. So now he has 4 as his pick hits him in the shoulder. He says, "Owie!" And as you all look around to see where that came from, I'm going to need you to roll initiative, because coming from behind buildings and out of the snow, you all see a bunch of fresh and frosties.
And those things
Actually, I
we
should
know very well, and
I
they
should
look
say they are not fresh and
Aren't
frosties.
those the contaminated
Frostburns, that's what they're called.
Oh.
Old bodies that have come that
they're
have been
White
animated.
Walkers.
Yes.
like. Okay.
Frostbitten bodies, which
None of your business.
Elados, you
Have we
recognize.
fought Frostburns before? Have the 4 fought them?
Yes, you guys had fought them when you went into the Ice Jester's lands.
But we've never seen them in our lands, in the lands of Freshtovia, like here.
No. Elados, you recognize every single person.
Oh.
Of course.
Yeah. So what's
Like
everybody's?
biblically?
Yes. Biblically.
Oh, I mean,
I knew them.
if he wants to biblically know them.
I mean, I don't want to anymore.
I mean, are they his?
Oh,
Is there a little bit of Irish in every one of them?
They're
Oh.
they're townsfolk and miners, and yeah,
Oh.
and you'll see 6 of them.
Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
What time of day is it?
It's the middle of the day.
it's the middle of the day.
Whose side are you on, Mike?
Oh, teacher, you forgot to send homework.
Okay, so what did you get, Holsteena?
7.
Oh,
He is bad.
Jules.
I'm not
Jules.
You're not.
Jules.
Kind of jumped the gun there.
Oh, I'm Jules.
Yeah.
Sorry, I rolled a 19.
Oh, that's pretty good. I
Do I
love
have
this.
grace to that? I forget.
No.
No.
I rolled a natural 20.
Wow, nice. Cranston.
4. I'm still looking at the map.
All right, and they rolled a
Hope the map's
number.
It's a good thing that the pick went through his shoulder and not into the map.
Of course. Yes.
It's a good thing that he has the small pauldroons of an inquisitor.
Terrence rolled a 14.
Because he's well aware that something hit him.
Yes, he's something hit me. He says, it's a mining pick. All right, well, Elados, you are first. All around you, there are 6 of these things. Some coming out of one coming out of a building that's about 40 feet away. All of them are within 60 feet, coming out of the snow or behind buildings.
Okay. I'm just going to blast one of these guys with some magic.
Yeah.
Hurrah.
I turn to Terrence and I go, check this out. And then I roll a 15.
A 15 to hit?
That's not
Yes.
bad.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
Ooh, side question. Did we heal from our last combat?
Yeah, you guys would have healed because you slept.
11.
8. 11 damage.
11 damage.
Hoo-wee. All right. Well, one of them goes down.
Hurrah.
Yeah.
This is how it is done.
So, yeah, you see this freeze energy goes out, hits one of these creatures, and you'll see more freeze, cake onto what's there, and the freeze differential there ends up shattering that
Oh,
one. Yeah.
good.
Let's go with that.
Well done.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Jules, you're next.
All right. Well, he's about 60 feet away.
Yeah,
That's perfect. I can move double speed with my grab and go.
and Grumble
So-
will keep up with you.
And Grumble will come with me.
Yeah.
Aw. Say, let's go, boy.
I mean, he's
Little-
in his
like
shirt.
baby
I mean, there's
Bjorn?
really not much.
Yeah.
You throw him out and leave him.
And as I'm just gonna start running toward a couple of these.
Yeah, there's
jerks.
2 of them
There's
about
2 of
60
them?
feet away, yeah.
Okay, cool. I run towards them, and as I'm running, I throw a paring knife at one of them
Ooh.
to get my +2 from my snack time ability. This will be +5 total. It's a 16.
16?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
You
That's
get
going
+2
to deal.
for snack time. I only get a +1 for snack time.
Maybe you should reread. Oh, because you're Baconator fries.
Mm-hmm,
I'm straight up fries, brother. That's 3.
Brother.
Brother! And if Grumble can move with me, I would like him to ram
Yeah,
this fellow.
Totally. So
maybe he'll like ram the paring knife deeper into his body and make him hungry.
So, being in tune with you after spending the night,
We play a lot.
getting to know each other, you throw your knife, you get within distance, and he will peek up and kick off your chest,
Hell yeah.
launching forward to ram into this creature.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Attack roll plus strength, I'm assuming? That's a 10.
A 10?
That's not very good.
That's not going to be enough.
That's okay.
So, as Grumble flies towards this creature, the creature will bring up its mining pick and will swat and kind of hit him away.
No!
Yeah, and
Grumble.
Arr!
Aw.
Yeah.
I've come to love him.
And then he will stand up and go, "Arr."
Yeah.
But not like a dog, like a pang.
Like a pang. Complete
Yeah. It sounds much like a hungry stomach, I guess. That would make sense. Yeah.
That makes this cute.
Yeah. And then he looks
hates
back
my
at
pet.
you with his pang eyes.
Yeah.
It's like globs of fat.
Glistening with fat.
Don't touch him without gloves.
So now it's the creature's turn.
Whack.
Uh-oh.
One of them near Grumble is going to swing at Grumble,
No.
getting a whopping... Oh, that's actually only a 10.
Grumble's defense is an 11.
Okay, Grumble jumps to the side as his pickaxe hits the ground and lifts up some frosty snow. The other one that you were going after that has the paring knife in it is going to run closer to you. Now, how far away did you stop?
I needed to be more than 10 feet away from him for Grumble to ram.
Yeah.
But I said I was running and throw the knife and kept closing the distance.
Okay, so you're 10 feet away. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so it will run up and try to attack you, getting a natural 1.
That does not hit my armor class.
No, so that pickaxe just flies past and sticks into Elados' old home.
Back.
Face.
Right next to you.
It breaks through a window and smashes into the one picture that there was of me.
Yes, yeah, the one memory picture, the in memory of.
Memoriam?
Yes, memoriam, thank you.
Memorandum?
I don't know words.
Fair
I just
enough,
say
fair
them,
enough,
and then if they're wrong, you guys will correct me. That's
Ain't
what
that
I
the
Or we'll
fucking
just
truth.
razz you, yeah.
We're very annoying.
We should get better friends.
Okay, now there are 4 others that are near everybody else.
Good, yes.
Elados, one that's near you, is going to run up and try to hit you with what looks like a large spoon shovel.
It's going to miss like a bitch.
Well, considering it got a whopping 11?
Shit, that hits me.
Oh.
You have this. You have less.
I have the same armor class as the stupid thing.
The stupid thing, it has a name. It's named Grumble.
Are you talking about Terrence?
Oh, yeah.
What's Terrence's
Hella high.
I want to know more about Terrence.
Terrence's defense is 12.
Terrence is better.
And 5 damage to Elados.
Good.
And then, let's see, so that is 1, 2, 3. There were 3 more, and they're going to charge at you two.
But one of
Can
them
they
has
close?
died.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, there's 2 that's going after you.
Can they
guys.
close the distance?
Yes, they were all not 60 feet away. So they will close 1 for each of you, 1 for Cranston, getting a 14.
16.
Ooh, and then 1 for Lady Knight Holsteena. That's a 21.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. So, one comes up to you, takes a wild swing with a spoon, and you just kind of bat it away easy. For you, Lady Knight Holsteena, this one comes up. You perhaps underestimate it, but it comes up and actually dips under whatever defense you chose to use and will stab a pick into your side, dealing 6 points of damage.
You've activated my passive skill.
Oh.
Fresh, never frozen. I have resistance against cold damage, and so I only take 4 damage. You said 6? 3 damage.
Okay, excellent.
So
Yes.
I don't even try to defend myself. I just like
That's
wait
what that
for it
look
to get
was.
close enough for me to squish it.
So it doesn't look any more surprised in the fact that its face is in pure rigor mortis, and kind of like a scream or a whale.
Can I get a D10 of how attractive it is?
5.
Okay, I won't feel bad about this one.
Yeah.
Oh, you only feel bad when you eviscerate
sexy.
beautiful people.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Honestly, I get it. Yeah.
Okay, next up is Terrence, who is going to pull out this pick from his shoulder and say, "Ow, that really hurt!" And then he's going to throw it back at the one closest to you, Elados.
I have a mechanic question.
Yeah.
If John gets to pick what Grumble does, why doesn't Mike get to pick what Terrence does?
Fair point. Mike, what would you like Terrence
No,
to
thank
do?
you. Do that. I want to associate with him as little as possible.
Offer has been rescinded.
I just wondering.
So actually, he hits.
Nice job, Terrence.
Yeah,
Good job.
Mr.
Yay.
Terrence.
The
So,
bare minimum has been accomplished.
Yeah.
so he does 7 points of damage to this
good
thing.
work.
That's decent.
And so you see he goes, "That's not very nice!" And just wings this thing. It goes straight towards this creature and stabs into its center, shattering several of the icy formations around it. It stumbles backwards and goes,
The noises that they make are amazing.
It's a good sound.
"Okay," Terrence says, "that's what you get for doing that to me. You could have broke my new magic object." Okay, Holsteena, you're up. This thing is... You're towering over it.
Okay. I hit it in the head with my pan.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
A bold move.
Fingers crossed. Oh yeah. Okay. 14 to hit.
That's a hit, yeah.
Okay.
In this system, I will say these damn damage rolls, it is crazy. Like, it's such an odd choice to not have you add anything to your damage rolls.
Yeah, I got a 5 damage.
That's still pretty good.
And it's not nighttime, so I don't get 2 goes.
Aww.
That's okay.
Damage.
Oh wait, no, just kidding. That's for my advantage. Yeah, I do get 2 goes, so I hit him again.
Ah.
That's right.
That's right, I got mixed up. And I got a 20 to hit,
Yeah, that's a hit.
and with my 14 damage, I just want to headbutt him like square in the face to death, to re-death.
Okay, yeah. So he goes, and you just headbutt this thing, and it just falls back halfway into the ground with a crushed skull.
Yeah, I mean, if I may, he kind of like Jack in the Box crinkles and then kind of wobbles and then falls.
There's wobbling. There's
yeah.
wobbling and falling, yeah.
Okay, that will conclude my turn.
Cranston, you just saw that. You're up.
Well, I shall draw the Baconatora spatulora.
Oh, yeah!
Foul creature of the freeze.
And as you draw that, it alights before you. You sense that there are freeze creatures around.
I figured as much.
You're like a detective.
However, that is but a 9.
Ooh.
The spatulora is not magical, correct? It has magic abilities, but it is not magically plus to hit.
No, I don't believe that this system allows for that.
The bare minimum has not been
What do
accomplished.
you mean, like pluses to hit?
Yeah.
I have that.
You do?
On your weapon or because of your skills?
My weapon.
Oh,
Your
Yeah.
weapon is a plus something to hit weapon?
Plus 3 to hit. Unless
Oh.
I've been playing wrong. Well, I have like a little to hit.
oh, that's
'cause
that's
they
from your
add,
stats.
like-
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
from your
Strength.
stats and abilities.
But they have like a grace-based weapon or a strength-based weapon.
My bad.
Yeah. So is
It's
that what
okay.
you
It's the
a
same
9.
as every other role-playing game we've
With
ever
The
played.
bottom of my heart.
With
my
with,
bad.
with
Yeah.
all bonuses,
One
it is
love.
a 9.
Oof, so unfortunately, no. So yes, so you swing and you end up, melting some snow near it, but you end up missing this.
All
one.
creatures stand still and take your punishment.
Ew.
I like the Baconatorum voice Barry's doing.
Yeah.
Excellent. So we're back at the top with Elados.
How many more of them are there?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4. One
4 left.
completely full of satiation and undead satiation. I don't know how.
Is
that-
it alive or almost dead?
There's one that's completely alive.
Well, they're
I'm
all
gonna
dead.
shoot
It
that
is
one.
fully
They're
unsatiated.
all dead.
Yes.
I'm going to shoot that
Not
one.
to be pedantic, but they're all perished.
Yes, that's true.
Is that Dame Judy Wench just walked in here?
Be
Judy
respectful.
Wench.
Judy Wench?
Be respectful.
Bitch, you. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does hit.
Good. Yeah.
Yo, please. Oh! Catastrophe.
Mike almost down.
No, we're good. I did nothing stupid. Oh,
That was stupid.
8.
8? Hey, that's still pretty good. You blast off one of its arms, but it is still standing.
Look at him go!
Shoots off up and over the
Arm
bamboo
is
wall.
gone. It even makes that twinkle in the far distance to know that it's gone a great distance.
I feel like our IQ has lowered since last week.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what happened.
We're dumber. We're sorry.
Someone make a joke about disarming.
No! You disarmed the creature, that's all I got.
Thank you. That's good. You did it.
Well, very nice. Well, Jules, what would you do to follow up?
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yes, June.
I'm gonna watch.
Do a thing.
Watch me do this. Here I go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just step back, and I'm going to step back a few more times to give myself good distance. I do not have to disengage because I have grab and go. And I'm just gonna throw another paring knife at this
'cause you
guy
need
who hit me.
distance.
Yeah.
I have to throw to get my additional
see.
thing. So I'm gonna do that while Grumble slams into this guy with a slamming attack.
Excellent.
A ram.
Both attacking the same person.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll them both at once too.
Excellent.
That's cool.
As you're going to attack, you'll hear both of the ones that are near you both say, "Fresh, never frozen."
Oh, agreed. And then I throw a knife. This die will be my knife. I get a 15 with my paring knife because of all my pluses. Okay, big money, please. 3 more damage.
That's pretty high.
Through
Did
another
you attack
knife.
the one mostly full with health or the weakest one?
Oh no, the one who I've already had a knife in.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
So that's a total of 6 damage. I'm doing it. But Grumble was unable to hit him, but you know what?
And Grumble is still getting used to the snow, and
We're
so it's
figuring
kind of
it out.
hopping back and forth as he and the creature.
Can I roll for how cute he looks while
Yes.
he's doing it?
Yeah.
If you can roll, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh.
7.
That's
pretty
a
cute.
cute ass
It's a cute
creature.
little-
Tongues out and everything.
Did we do a Terrence roll already?
How cute is Terrence looking right now?
Elados, give me a roll for Terrence.
I always roll low. Why are you telling me to do this? He's a 3.
That's
You look over at Terrence. He's bleeding on one
That's
side.
why Elados
He's
hates
got
Terrence.
a lot of like that snot that happens when it's cold.
Look, I just feel bad for him, okay?
His cheeks are rosy. There's that.
Yeah.
That's why he got a 3.
Yes.
He's got a skin condition.
And his webbed hands push back his hair.
He had the time of his life eating this Frosty.
Oh, he can scoop it so well.
He's probably a snowball machine.
Yes.
Okay, we'll remember that.
Remember that for when it becomes useful.
It will.
Okay, that's amazing. So now the creatures are going to go. The one in front of Grumble will attack. That one's going to get a 12.
Defense is 11 for Grumble. I'm ready to
Okay.
take Grumble damage.
Grumble damage is going to be, hey, just a 3.
Nice, okay.
Yeah.
I still have
Now
Grumble
one
points.
that is going to charge up to you gets a natural 1. So it comes over
Nice.
to rake you with these icicle
And
hand
his hands
claws,
fall off
dude.
and go and fly into the wall.
He's so weak. And yeah, he stumbles, trips, and falls. His wrists bend backwards, and you hear 2 disgusting snaps as his hands just fall off.
Oh no.
What do they do? What do the hands do?
And so the hands twitch there for a minute, and then stand up, and then, well, that's where his turn will end. Yeah. That's what you want, a little dance. You want a little dance? Is that what you want?
Yeah,
that's what you want. One of them pull a top hat. Well, there's no top hats out here.
Wait. There was a top hat.
There was one in the
and
past.
it was here in the past.
It was here in the past,
Yes.
though. But is it still here?
That's the mission. That's the secret.
We must
Very-
find the hat.
We have to
Give me
find
a
the hat.
percentile roll. D100.
Gotcha.
Quickly, Barry. We have to
Barry.
Please!
51.
51?
Ah.
There is a hat somewhere in this.
Oh,
There's
there was a hat.
whatever. We'll just ignore these monsters.
Let us make we will make them our friends.
You need a top hat.
They can help us find the hat.
They might even know where the hat is already.
Okay, the one in front of Holsteena gets that's an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's gonna be 4 damage. So.
Oh no.
As the icy claws of this creature rake into you, the freeze damage is halved.
I just body it, and then I'm gonna exhale like a bull into his face and go.
Yeah, fresh, never frozen, and
I
it's
have
just
the
slashing
passive thing.
into you madly, and it does look a little sad that it's not really doing anything.
While we're like fighting these things, I'm gonna ask the group: are we doing the thing we did with the pengs again? Should we have tried to fix these guys?
Oh, no.
No, every single one of these people were pricks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they definitely haven't gotten better.
No,
by being
they just got
undead
worse.
monsters.
As you say that, they all look back at you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking to you, and I flip them off.
And they all tilt their head to the side, and all of them will say, Elados.
Ugh.
Yes, I'm famous even here. What can I say? And then I smile, and I look super hot.
There's a twinkle in his nose.
Oh.
Okay, after these guys, we have Terrence. Terrence is going to run up and pull out his paring knife.
You got this, Terrence.
Towards one of the creatures.
I believe in him.
I thought we were gonna have Terrence do something else. Oh,
You guys didn't
never mind,
tell
never mind.
Terrence
I
to
forgot
do
about
it.
the snowballs.
So he's just trying to prove
Oh,
himself to you
yeah.
guys right now. Okay, so that's a 12, which hits.
Yay!
Now let's see if he actually does anything.
Good job, Terrence. You're doing the bare minimum. And then I look over at Cranston.
So then he runs over. You see that as he's running, his pants start to slip down. But he pulls it up with one hand and says, I was a former knight of the Inquisition! And he burn, freeze, hellspawn! And he'll swing his sword, his paring knife. The creature doesn't look like it's very scared. Will raise up its pickaxe, and Terrence will slice through the handle and through the creature itself.
Oh.
The creature will take a step and fall in half and go de-animated.
How much damage did he do, out of curiosity?
He did 8 points of damage.
That's pretty great.
Whose pet is better now?
Mine is cuter.
I'm going to attack Grumble.
Attack Grumble. Oh no, one of the monsters shot Ice Blast at Grumble. So then now it is Lady Knight Holsteena.
Okay, and so currently all of the ice specters are engaged with one of my party members.
Once with you.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanna understand the battle map.
Yes. So right now there is one in front of Grumble. There's one in front of Jules, and then there is one in front of. Nope, the one in front of Lady Knight is killed, and then there is
I
one.
thought it just attacked you.
There was a new one in front of me.
It was the one from Cranston. So yes, there's a new one in front of you.
Okay, so I'll smash this one as well.
Yeah.
Would you like to wait a few hours until it's nighttime?
She's back there making the stretch this out.
just kite the last one around for a little while.
15 to hit,
That's a hit.
and then 10 damage. Oh, actually, sorry, 11 damage.
How do you kill
So
it?
I do the same. I just want to headbutt it again. That's very cool.
Bam.
And they're just crinkling.
Another accordioned.
I know
Frostburn.
that they're like
Freezer.
corpses, but I'm having a lot of fun in my own head imagining them as snowmen.
Oh,
And
yeah,
they're just
yeah.
rocking around headbutting
Well, they're
snowmen.
probably all covered in snow.
They are. They are. A lot of them are.
Okay, now I'm going to move to the next closest one.
Which would be the one on Jules, which you'll have to charge over there.
Hello.
I'd rather protect Grumble.
Yes.
Oh. I mean, we've been like friends for a really long time. But
We've destroyed enough of his kind, so I feel like I owe his species.
That's fine.
It's a monster. Kill it.
And I'm going to headbutt this.
So that one is 60 feet away.
Yeah, what's the movement
but
in this?
The movement
Thirsty?
is. Do you have a charge? You know what?
No.
I'm gonna say this. Since you're running in a front line, you could do a charge. So you're running up to it directly.
Uh-huh.
You'll charge in. Go ahead and smash it.
Okay. 18 to hit.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
Sorry,
Super
19
hit.
to hit. I keep mixing them up. And then... Oh, no, actually, it was more than that. 5 damage.
5
I'm
damage.
just headbutting them all. It's very fun to me.
Yeah, you accordion another one.
Cool.
Woo!
And Grumble looks up at you with the 2 cutest little pang
Grease blob eyes.
They're so greasy and glassed over.
So greasy.
Kind of grimace at it and then try to smile and then I turn away.
Okay. Cranston.
Well, with the grab and go, I shall close the distance with the foul beast on Jules, my companion, and I shall strike again.
Everybody,
Fall before me!
just cheer, even if he misses.
Woohoo!
13.
Yay!
Yay!
Good job, Cranston!
Grumble does 2 backflips.
Nice.
Whoa! Did you see what Grumble's doing?
Should I roll grace on him?
Terrence, can you do
Yeah.
backflips?
12 points of damage.
How do you destroy this thing?
I cut straight through it.
Hot dog or hamburger?
I'm going hot dog.
Hot dogged it right down the middle. Boom. And then Terrence looks over and says, "Yeah, Cranston, that's how you do it." Mine
It
was
is
a little.
exactly how I do it. And
I
shall
look over.
sheathe the burning spatula.
Look over and say, what happened?
I dispatched my foe.
You'll see like a burning pile of corpse.
Jules, are you well?
You know, yeah, I feel great.
Good. I feel like the longer we're here, the more problems we will have. Elados, to the lab.
It's right there. And I point to the building next to us.
Yeah, the building's about, it's about 20, 30 feet away.
I want to use my special ability of quick bite and throw French fries at Grumble until he's healed. I have a 30-foot range and I can heal a D4.
That's fine,
So
yeah.
I'm just gonna start throwing magic French fries at Grumble. Does
there
anybody
any-
else need healing?
Question, is there a limit to
Yes.
that?
No.
Yes, I need some healing.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna start throwing these things.
Yeah, that's fine. You've all healed up.
Boom, boom.
Yeah,
French
so
fry,
you-
French fry, French fry.
That's hilarious.
This is how
That's
my
so
class is broken.
Good, I love the broken stuff.
So you'll feel a tap on your shoulder and say, "Could I have some fries too, please?"
Who is that?
Terrence.
Oh, Terrence took damage.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Terrence.
Yeah, he
here.
saw the pickaxe sticking in his arm.
But these have a
he pulled
30-foot
that out
range,
through-
so I'll need you to go long.
Go on, Terrence!
And he'll open his mouth,
Yeah,
I
he'll
assume,
say,
and
"Ah."
I'll just start throwing little French fries at his mouth.
First you hit him in the eye.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I'm pretty good at this game.
Yeah.
It's not the first time something was thrown at me.
Aw, Terrence.
Why does everybody always say that when I talk? I always say, "Oh,
I meant
Shut
aw.
up, Terrence.
okay."
I'd like to press my ear to the door and see if I hear any scrabbling or moving or walking.
Pressing your ear to the
Creaking.
door.
Does
Shuffling.
her ear get stuck to it?
I mean,
A
we are
valid
in the
question.
land of the freeze.
They are in the land.
I
of the
will
freeze.
literally start crying.
Grumble has this long prehensile tongue.
Yeah.
Oh, yes!
Oh,
Starts licking your ear.
but he licks inside your ear first a little bit. So yeah, your ear gets stuck for a second. Grumble has to lick you clean or off. So he licks your ear until it dislodges.
Consider that his tongue has to be long enough to lick his eyeballs to get
Yeah.
the grease off so he can see. So
So your ear's a little greasy.
Was
But
that greasy ear?
As you were
Was that
listening,
worth it? Was that worth interacting with the door?
as you listen, though, so you hear the creaking of the building, and for a minute you think you hear like crying and screaming and children's laughter, kind of
This is a
distant.
confusing ass building.
You also get a sense of real sadness coming off of this building.
I think there's another one of those memory portals in here.
I don't know what you're talking about. Buildings just creak here and feel sad. And I open the door.
Traditionally, it's a land of really creaky, sad buildings. Yes. Here in Soderton. Okay, cool. So yeah, so you, it goes on for a while, and then
Alright.
doors open. It's more or less as you remember. However, you do see the cloaked figures of the Order of the Frosty seared into the sides of the walls. You will also see the shadows of men, women, and children. Some
children?
standing. No children. You are correct.
nice.
Those
No
are just
children.
short people.
Oh.
Men and women. Yeah, everything from huddled together to running. Yeah.
I do the wide-eyed, slow head turn and look back at Cranston.
Yeah, and you'll all kind of hear, like, as you're looking at these images on the wall, you'll hear the sounds of, like, battle and people crying and screaming.
Do we see another one of the
Oh, do you see another one of the thingies?
Warbles.
warbles? The memory warbles.
It is called a memory wobble.
The memory warbles. So you don't see one here, but you hear that also coming from down the hallway, deeper into the building, which you clearly remember, and you're probably getting flashes of the past of walking through these happy halls. People spouting different, talking different theories, theorems, arcane scriptures of the freeze.
Oh.
What could have done this? Elados.
Gee, I fucking wonder what could have done this.
I understand that you are incriminating Lady Wendy, but what I ask is what could have made this happen, not who.
Don't you remember? Now, this is gonna sound bad, but it's not how I mean it. Don't you remember how hot she was when she bestowed gifts upon us and stuff?
I do. You think that Wendy unleashed, as I look at all the outlines, the horror in here?
We don't need to wonder, and I'm gonna walk towards the warble.
Yes. Let us just go down the hallway. I'm not going to keep discussing this. With
I
you.
want to touch the Whittle Warble.
So as you walk down the hallway, you will find, going along the way, you're going to see different, markings on the wall that look like they were made from paring knives and whatnot from, you're assuming, the Inquisition.
A great battle
You
occurred
don't.
here.
Not only flashes from the swords, but also, die heretic, the only good freeze is a dead one, things like that.
Maybe it was not a battle, maybe it was just simple graffiti.
Then they occupied this land for some time.
You just the depths of your denial is
You wouldn't
is
stop.
truly fascinating.
You wouldn't stop in the middle of a battle to carve these. They occupied this place.
Of course they did.
And you will see bodies in here as well. As you go
Actual bodies.
Actual bodies, yeah. Now,
Have
they
they-
are, somewhat decomposed, but that kind of frozen decomposition that you find old
Freezer
corpses. Yeah. Freezer
So
burn
I want to
bodies.
look at one of the bodies. Basically, pick apart what happened.
I want to pick apart the body.
What happened?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence check as you're looking at the body.
Anything else I can roll? That's a 5. I'm not certain, but they appear dead.
You start doing CPR.
My
think you
God, I
can
think
save
you're right.
No, I mean they clearly are dead, and you'll see last stabs. I say lacerations. So with the 5, you see stab wounds.
Okay.
And they're not burned.
They are not. No, they look like they died a good old-fashioned way.
Are they
Sorry,
the
vanished.
bodies of the Frosties?
So these ones up
Frostfolk.
here, look, the ones you see that are actual corpses, do not look so. You don't see any markings that look like they were the Order of the Frosty specifically.
Oh.
However, what I will say is, Elados, you know that while not everybody who worked in this place was part of the actual Order, where the Order mostly, did their work below, there were others who helped study other aspects of the Frosty and the Frost and Freeze here.
But they're
Elados,
not.
are these your fellows?
People who would come from Freshtovia to study here, mostly the children of the lords.
Yes, many of these are. There are a few of the scientists that I worked with, but that one right there, that was an intern. That he came from Beef's Keep, Freshtovia proper.
Really? I'll turn him over. Do I recognize him if he's from Beef's Keep?
So, no. Looking at, you know what? Go ahead and give me a percentile roll. You have
Percentile
you have a
roll, okay.
15% chance of knowing this person.
21.
21. No. So you don't notice any identifying.
I see no similarity, but I did not know everyone in Beef's Keep at that time.
I would hope not.
I was there quite often.
It is a big city.
I have a fine mind. It's not beautiful.
But
it's good enough.
Look, I don't want to be in this room anymore. Can we?
Very good.
Terrence, remove the heads from the bodies.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, all right. Well, I guess I'm
Hold
going
on,
back
you
to
stop,
Inquisitor
stop,
work.
no.
Well, no?
Do you want them to reanimate?
Do you think that they will?
They
have
appear
no
to
way
have
of
been here
knowing.
for at least a few minutes. Failed medical roll, remember?
Well, I mean, yeah, if you want to do the Inquisition way, we'd probably burn these guys.
If you want to leave them intact, that's your decision.
I look at Elados. My
Do I
friend,
have
they are
any-
your people.
Do I have any way of knowing whether
Except for
these
him,
will come back to
apparently.
life?
Go ahead and roll me Arcana.
Am I standing near Jules?
Yeah, unless
Yes.
Jules ran away.
No, we're very
Jules, did you
close.
run away?
No. We're
Okay.
standing in close proximity. 10
Jules,
feet
come back!
Away.
I need to roll. 16.
16. Looking at these bodies, they don't show the general signs of the freezer burnt that would reanimate. Usually there's some spiky ice growths and something like that. These just look like preserved corpse.
Lady Knight, I do not believe they will come back to life. Let us move on from here.
Fine.
My friends, I question what do we search for in here? I mean, I understand that we were to come in here, but what do we hope to find?
Answers.
I mean, I know what you're trying to not find.
We need to understand what the device
Don't
does.
myself, but okay.
And we need a comprehensive history of what happened here.
Was there a scribe, somebody who would letter the daily events so that the future generations could study it?
I mean, yes. Down in the lab, we had shelves upon shelves of all of our works.
So I believe we should find the librarium and continue there.
Yes, considering all the fires that we have gone through, I'm sure that it's all been kept perfectly pristine.
The keep itself looks well, other than the
Oh,
spots in
the
the front.
death, and yeah.
I understand, but maybe some of it was kept. Or missed.
Or missed.
I am.
Please lead on.
I'm shaken, my friends. These visions and this evidence that we see, I don't see a world where these atrocities are forgivable.
I am sorely concerned, but were we to jump to conclusion, it would put us directly at odds with our queen, who we have sworn to uphold her rule. It's the rule that we left with.
I renounce this now.
I look at Lady Knight Holsteena. I look at Jules.
Nod grimly. I say, I understand.
Oaths are but words, and words are but wind. They should not bind us.
No, oaths are life, my friend. But you are not breaking your oath, is what I understand. You are stepping away from it.
I am renouncing this, and unless I find evidence otherwise, I believe I have nothing else to spend my life on other than finding the person who is responsible for this and making sure that they meet the same fate.
That I would support.
So, continuing down the halls, you will find the stairwell that you know leads downward. Normally, you would need to cast some sort of spell to reveal it. It looks like it is open at this time. You see the stairwell going down into the dark. You know it goes down about 40 feet before turning. Any of you have, or what, light a torch?
I have
Light-
proficiency with stairwells.
Oh,
I carry a torch
I have
and
a
will
torch.
light it with my tinderbox.
excellent.
I have a torch too.
Do we all have torches and tinderboxes?
I have an advanced fishing pole.
Which
Yeah.
has a light on
I
the
have
end. It is advanced.
I have no tinderbox.
I brought one, Lady Knight. If you will wish, you may use mine to light yours, or just simply light it up my lit torch.
Lots of options here.
Grumble pulls out his little torch.
Oh, I have a tiny torch and a tiny tinderbox.
Everybody,
Oh.
I should have purchased a torch when I was buying my gear. But
Okay,
instead,
you can see in the dark, no?
yeah, I have night vision.
Yeah, of course.
It's from being in the mines.
Oh, you have mind vision.
I have
We're
mind
not in a
vision.
mine, though.
This is a laboratory.
Define a mine.
Okay,
Is it not just a
your
cavity?
eyes, through having to be in the mines long enough, as well as the salt that is seeped into your corneas, has
like
transformed your eyes
a
to
little lens
allow
of
it
salt.
to be able to see, I'll say,
Nothing.
20 feet in the dark.
What it is sodium light.
Oh, bad. That was not good.
Diet soda.
No,
no,
simply
stop.
sodium lights. It's a weird orange color that exudes from his.
My eyes
Ooh,
completely
yeah,
salted
shoot out
orbs.
beams.
I like that. Yes,
You
you
have
have
jaundice.
a sodium light that you can make come out of your eye.
Ew.
That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm putting this on my fucking.
It's
color
only
of
3
ice.
feet. He said
The
that.
color of
It's a-
dehydrated piss.
It's a trait of the people from Knackle and the mines.
I'm gonna say sodium light shoots out of my eye.
You can turn it on and off.
Yeah.
You can turn one eye, one
Awesome.
dot.
You could do Morse.
Oh, yes.
We can combine that with our fry-brow communication.
Wow, I'm surprised that we didn't notice about you.
Yeah, I go, hey, by the way, everybody, and I shoot you.
How
out of
often
my
have we
eyes.
been in a place where I don't have my torch? Nor Lady Knight Holsteena.
Valid, and I probably used to carry around a torch a lot. There's a shameful secret.
That's right, yeah.
It does start to burn your eyes after a while.
Yeah,
Dries
yeah.
it out.
For about
That makes
4
sense.
seconds.
Yeah, so you get
It's like a flashbulb.
close to his face. It really is hot.
Oh,
Oh my god.
this cannot be healthy.
A lot of things in the mind were not healthy.
Much of the mine people did call it a condition.
Hard cut to those with salt lung.
Salt lung, right? That's the sodium light.
The light sputtering in their eyes.
Okay,
Ew.
let us continue
The
down
light
these
went out in
stairs.
his eyes. This is
Wait,
when we
is
knew
there a
we had
wobble?
lost him.
You feel the wobble from down below.
Okay.
I thought it was a warble.
A warble. Sorry.
Is it a
whittle.
warble wobble?
A whittle
whittle
wobble
wobble.
wobble.
It's a whittle wobble.
There's a whittle wobble wobble.
Little
We
baby
roll.
wobble wobble.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was in this episode.
I love that guy.
No, I'm not here right now. I'm in your hearts forever, though.
Of course.
Do all of you feel that?
The widow man in my heart?
The warble?
I
The
did hear
warble.
him talking to me.
The warble. If there is one, I shall put my head in it.
Why is that your catchphrase? You say that so often.
There's a lot of things for Cranston to put his head into.
True.
So, as you cruise downward, you will come to the entrance after going 40 feet down, taking a turn, going another 40 feet down. You will come to the circular metal and stone door that blocks off the Order of the Frosties laboratory from the world. On it, you will see you're gonna see in front of it a yellow plastic board that kind of is standing there that says warning, heretics and heresy do not enter, and there's somebody a little image of somebody slipping on ice.
Right, it looks like the sandwich board.
Yeah, yes.
If chocolate is the crude oil of this world, does that mean the plastic is derived from the chocolate?
Remember that plastic is the off gas that you get when oil turns to gasoline. It's the refuse of the garbage. So it would probably be just simply paraffin.
Yeah, it's paraffin.
Yeah, it's a puffin.
It's paraffin,
It's a
chocolate
bird?
paraffin.
Liquefied puffins.
So
And is this door still a door?
it is still
Or
a
is
door.
it a jar?
Thank you. Nice tag team. I love it.
It is not a jar, but there is a warble in front of it. And so you see the actual light of it. You don't see the light of it, Cranston, but
I feel it.
yes, you feel it, and you can see where the is. What do you guys do?
Cranston, to put your head inside, you must simply follow your heart.
Actually, I was going to follow my eyes and the light from this fine torch, but I will try that as well. When I shut my eyes,
And you start walking forward?
do I feel drawn somewhere?
Yeah! So you feel drawn forward.
Down
Your
a
mi-
staircase.
I won't be that mean.
I pull a
but-
lever to release a
Yeah.
trapdoor.
Why do we even have that lever?
It's like a bunch of balls.
It's for the nerds.
Yeah,
the
the
nerd
nerds who watch
trapdoor.
Emperor's
Can we
New
Yeah.
talk about fucking nerds for a minute? Oh, I hate them.
Okay, so you head forward. You do kind of feel as you close your eyes. What I will say is this: you were, and maybe still are in your mind, one of Queen Wendy's top knights.
I am.
You have bathed in her fresh light.
What are you gonna say? Okay.
The freshness of her glow has been upon you. You have a connection to the freshness of the world. And through that connection, and even the sword that now hums at your side,
The spatulator.
the
Spatulator.
the spatulator, you
Spatulator,
sense the absence of freshness, the absence of heat.
Ooh.
So you sense where the freeze is by that. So you head forward, and you want to try and put your head into it.
My friend, somebody must hold my torch just in case.
I will take his torch.
Okay. Now,
I intend to enter this thing. I fear what I will find. And I move my head forward where I feel like it should go.
and as you move forward, you will see in your closed eyes a light appear, and you almost see kind of an after image of where the door is and where that light kind of tunnel is. You can stick your head inside. Now, my question to you all is, you will feel as he goes forward and you see him, this warble in time, this warble wobble in time and space will engulf him. And he's still there, but you see it warbling around him, and you will all feel that same kind of pulse in your own minds. Is anybody resisting? Does anybody not want to see this?
No.
I don't want to see this.
Okay, you want to resist?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
That's it's a 6.
We're always standing within 10 feet of each other. I imagine that we hold hands.
That would make it better.
Like just the two of you or all of us?
Oh, no, just the
Just
two
the
of us.
two of us.
Just the two
Fuck.
of us. We can
Building
make
castles
it if
in the
we
sky.
That was a 19.
A 19, yes. So you can feel that presence in your chest say, "Are you sure you don't wish to see?"
And I say to that presence in my chest, yeah, I don't want to know this.
Have it your way then. And you will see everybody's head shoot up, and you'll see their eyes kind of glaze over as this shared vision happens. You'll see Grumble's little head shoot up. And Terrence as well. And so it's just going to be kind of like several moments of silence in here for you.
That's fine. I tie everybody's shoelaces together.
So you all are transported to a time before. You're in this same hall, but it is, cleaned. There is not snow residue down here. The stairwell is lit by sconces, and standing there, you will see Queen Wendy herself. You will also see Papa Spuds and Karn Steele. One of Karn's mustaches is kind of pressed up against the wall.
Yeah, he has the...
And behind, you will see the 6 Inquisitors, along with the children's Peruna, Russ, and Vidalette, which those names will pop into your heads now as Cranston is engulfed in the vision. And you will see Papa turned towards Wendy. My queen, the reports of what is going on here have not been good. There has been much talk of heresy and consorting with the Freeze, and we've had reports of them spreading the Freeze with their new projects. And Wendy will raise a hand and say, Papas, I take your counsel very highly, but I need to see this for myself. I do not believe an order as ancient as this one that was created by my father, Dave himself, would fall to such heresy. There's no way they could be consorting with the Freeze. They have learned from it so that we can combat it, so that they can help us stop the Freeze. And you'll see Karn Steele turn, whisker kind of sproinging out. And he will say, well, my queen, what if, and he twirls his long mustache, what if they are resorting to heresy? What then? Freshness would demand of a very specific punishment, my queen. And she will raise her other hand to him and say, if they are resulting in heresy, they would be a threat to all. And I will not allow heresy to be in my kingdom. But I don't think that is what I will find. Let us hear them out and see. Wah, 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 wah. You unwarble.
Whoa!
And as you all, the last little vision you see, you will focus in on the face of Wendy, who seems torn and sad.
My friends, did you see what I saw? I saw the face of Wendy clearly in turmoil, making a decision that she did not want to make, hoping for some proof that would suggest that she was wrong.
We have believed that she was coerced this entire time.
I believe so as well. It would be valuable to see the next part. Elados, is there any chance that you know how these warbles in time work? Could you somehow advance this one? I mean, the science and technology that comes out of the labs here is great. Maybe.
Yeah,
Possibly.
the warbles.
We did not invent the warbles.
Were they here when you were here last?
Not that I'm aware
That
of.
means that they were potentially created by the freeze that we unleashed, unwittingly of course, upon the land. So is it something that you could study, either here or in the librarium?
How about we just open this door and go into the lab?
It looks like it requires a key, and we do not have that key.
Man,
Oh.
Queen Wendy sure seems sad.
Wow.
She
Shit.
did.
I guess we don't have the key.
I
Oh
can
well,
kick it
I
down.
guess we just have to go back and kill the council then, since we don't have. Fine, I have the key.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say.
Shut up.
You'll see in one hand, like kind of pulled up, he does have this permafrost icy key.
However upset Queen Wendy was with the course of action that she took here, the course of action is still unforgivable. Whatever this evidence was must have been impressive.
It must have been unequivocal, but what if it were manufactured? Terrence, where did you get that key?
Oh, I found it in Elados' house. Yeah, it was right by some magazines and a bunch of really nice pictures of this guy and this lady. It looks like they were real happy. Like, they were really happy. Some of the pictures were pretty crazy.
I'm gonna just grab Terrence's face
Oh!
and like just kind of shake it a little bit,
Oh!
and then I'm gonna turn him around to face the door.
Please, Terrence, open the door.
Okay, alright, just need a keyhole. Gonna have to find the keyhole for this. Did you see him
Lady Night, my torch.
looking around here?
Come on, Terrence. You can do this, bro.
I've
All
got
of
the
you
light
see
up
the
there.
keyhole.
Hey,
to your
Terrence,
left.
Yeah, maybe you try looking over that way.
Warmer.
He takes him another minute.
Warmer. Cold,
Okay.
ice, cold.
Your left.
Warmer.
You see, Grumble is like, oh, there it is. It's right here under my nose. Oh, that's silly of me. It'll turn.
Door explodes. He breaks the key.
Oh, shucks. So he'll put the key into the hole and turn it. Says, oh, it doesn't really turn it. Whoop! And it slips out of his hand, kind of clicks inside, and you'll hear some clicking and some whirring, and the door will push forward and then roll off to the side into the wall.
Rolling doors.
Look, if there's something that we can admit, it's that Terrence, he fails forward. You know?
Yeah.
That's right! And as he hits himself in the head, he starts tumbling down the stairs.
Well.
Oh, whoa. Okay, I need everybody to give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Oh, we're holding hands.
We're holding hands.
I get an 18.
19.
Okay, you need to get over a 15.
I do not understand Arcana. It is beyond me. A 2.
Oh.
11.
Oh.
What's Grumble get?
Ooh, what's a grumble get? A grumble has a 0 modifier. A 5.
And he still understands more than Cranston.
Okay. So, everybody got over 15.
No.
No, I said everybody who got over a 15
That's us.
I
is
was
going to
just-
take half of this damage.
Oh.
Everybody
nice.
else is going to take 10. So everyone that
Ooh.
takes 10 or half of that.
Is it cold damage?
It is.
So half of
I
that
take
would
half.
be...
So, what happens is, also Terrence. Oh, well, Terrence got an 18, so Terrence only takes 5. You all hear sad wailings, laughter that borders on madness, ring from down the halls, and shooting up towards and past you and through you. You will see these vapor-like forms of people. These Elados, as they pass, you recognize every name. And these are, you don't know what, of people from the Order. They slam through you. And as they do, you are buffeted with what feels like burning and searing of your flesh, memories of the past, and excruciating pain, even the freeze part of it. You still feel that mental anguish, bringing those of you that did not get a 15 to your knees. And those that did not get a 15, you begin weeping. Tears come down your eyes, I should say.
I am weeping.
You are weeping. And you'll see Terrence, coming up out of the dark, and he's crying as well. He says, "Did you guys feel that?
Yes, what did you find down there?
Sadness?
Aw.
There's bodies and markings on the walls.
What kind of markings?
Well, kind of like those burn ones from outside. A lot of sword marks.
Were the scrolls and books, are they still there?
Oh, I just fell down the stairs. There's a long hallway. There's some, dim light down the hallway, though.
Ooh.
My friends, we must advance.
I charge down forward. I go.
We must now follow Elados.
Yeah.
Can I use my broken character and heal everybody again?
Yes, you son of a bitch. Yeah. So as you're going, everyone's
running,
crying.
I'm
You're
throwing.
just throwing
Just whipping French fries.
French fries and
But
all.
here's
of
the
you.
fun thing. I do not believe I can do it to myself based on the language of the ability. So,
Oh, interesting.
but the rest of you are doing
My friend,
better.
I carry with me a chicken nugget.
Ooh, I'll eat Cranston's chicken nugget.
You have your own chicken
Don't
nuggets.
shush.
3 chicken nuggets fall out of your pocket.
Oh, oops. What does a chicken nugget heal?
A D4.
D4.
Is it D4 or D6? I don't remember.
It's a D4.
I get 3. Thank you.
Do you need another chicken nugget?
Oh no, I'm at 24 and
So-
26 now. I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Elados, just to let you know the general layout, you will come down and you will see a long hallway. You remember where everything is. You know that a little forward and to your right is where the security checkpoint would be. As you look down the hallway, as Terrence described, you will see the frozen corpses of your once brothers and sisters in this order. Burned and charred to beyond any reasonable meat should.
Ew.
And yeah, the smell in here is that mix of frosty and decay. And you do, as you look down, especially you, Elados, you'll hear the sounds of, the laughter and joy that you once felt of and had with everybody, talking about the freeze and all of that, mixed with the cries of those that have fallen. You know that if you continue forward... Now, are you going to go to... There's the library, the librarium. There is the library, or there is the R&D department where a lot of the research
and blues.
Yes.
Deuce.
Research and development was done. There is also the test area, as well as, there is the living quarters where you, Vaughn, and Zen all had rooms, the mess hall, recreation area.
Where is the light coming from?
So you'll see that the light is coming from down, all the way down at the end of the hallway. You'll see a blue dim light going from both right and left. You remember that there were, there was light ice in here that would light the hallways. It looks like a lot of it was destroyed or burned out at this point, but some is still around, perhaps.
I have no I have no delusions that they would not have burned all of the books and destroyed all of our work. I'm going straight towards that light. However, while I'm quickly walking, I will point and say, "This is where the librarium is," hoping that somebody will check that out.
That's not a useful room for me, as we've established.
Oh, that's right.
But I don't let you know, and I am going to go look at a book.
While Jules takes care of the librarian, I shall follow you, Elados.
I've got this under control because I know how to read.
I think that I might
Bang
have a
looks at you.
sneaking suspicion from like being around you for years.
Impossible.
So I'm gonna go with you to the librarian.
Ah, yes, you can help. We'll confirm that we know what all the words are.
So, you two go into librarium. Elados, you're going towards the light, so you can easily direct these guys where to go.
Of
And
course.
then Cranston, where
I follow Elados.
you're gonna follow Elados, unless you tell him otherwise. Terrence is gonna follow you, Elados.
Terrence, take a look in the R&D department.
He says, "Okay."
Of all the places not to spend, Terrence.
Look, he fails forward, okay? If
So,
someone's going to succeed in there, it's going to be him.
Whoops.
He's mastered the use of this, like, frosty-powered
He's like
mech suit.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm doing this, but look at this portal.
He has the magic cloak.
Yeah. Whoa.
so you guys
Right
will.
behind me.
And the Eye of Frost Naga.
Yeah, that joke. Isle of Frost Naga.
It's like the guy. It's like that
The
physician.
Eye of Agbada.
Yeah, there we go.
trying to
Isle
get
of
something
Frost Naga.
So Terrence will pull out a torch and light it off yours, Cranston. You all will run down the hall. This is where you will split up. Terrence will go to the left, up towards R&D, which you'll see a little, sign that you can dust over. You'll have to dust some ash and some frost off of it. To the right is where the library, as well as where the living quarters are. The light is coming from that direction over to the right, mostly. There is a little bit that goes to the left, but it's only one little light about 5 feet into that hallway.
I'm following the most light that I can find.
Excellent. So, Terrence goes off to do his thing. Don't worry about him.
Bye, Terrence.
Oh, if I see any warbles, should I stick my noggin through it?
I would say no, but Elados?
Do whatever you want.
Aw.
Oh, that's the first time anyone's told me that. Okay.
I trust you, idiot.
Aw.
And then I run.
No one's ever told me that. And he's gonna run away before anyone sees him. And so then you guys will head down the hall. Now, at the next corner, the light continues. It takes a turn to the right from where you're at. To the left is stairwell down into the library itself. The light that you see is coming from the living quarters area.
I mean, I'm going to
Yeah.
the living quarters.
And then Cranston, you're following.
Absolutely.
You two can head down the stairs to the library.
We're gonna go read.
So, you guys will reach the library first before you, Cranston and Elados. So, you guys head into the library as you storm down
Sorry.
the stairs. Yeah.
Librarian.
The librarium, thank you. As you storm down the stairs, you do begin to smell the stench of old
Ew.
burnt paper. Old burnt fats, stuff like that.
Ugh.
Ew. Icky.
Stop making jokes. These are my people.
You're not even here.
The second that you're out of eyesight, we just both crack up. And you say all the dead ones.
He was crying.
Oh, my friend.
Death I love. See that stupid key? Oh my god, this place sucks.
Everything's cold. What
No,
is
yeah,
that?
what the fuck?
Oh, everything's made of ice.
Our lights are
You
blue.
have wood.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, there's anyways.
God. I'm so happy I can finally let my hair down
Yeah,
with you, Lady
yeah. I mean,
Holsteena.
I feel like you and I are, hardworking people. We pulled ourselves up by our
We work
bootstraps.
so damn hard.
And there's these fucking guys.
Let's go have a book fight.
Yeah, let's go have a book fight.
As you guys head downstairs to have this book fight, you come into a room that used to be, the walls were lined with bookshelves that contained probably hundreds and thousands of books. There were large tables in the middle. What you see now is remnants of the tables broken. Mostly the tables are just broken, a little charring on them. Beneath all of the shelves, you will see piles of burnt books and ash and all of that. There is a wobble
there's a
in the
warble
middle
wobble.
of this
Wobble
room. And you'll see that there are some blank spaces in the walls, in between the bookshelves. There are, of course, bodies around here. You'll actually see one even pinned to the wall by a great fork.
I will let him down.
Okay, yeah. So you unplug that,
But
and the body just kind of plops to the ground.
no, I do not. I support him,
Ah.
and then I pull it out, and then I gently lower Elados' compatriot to the ground.
Yep, and you'll see that around the neck that kind of like some of the cloth breaks away. You'll see a charred medallion that has the frosty swoop upon it. You'll have to dust some of the ash off, but the medallion still seems shiny, at least.
Do you think there's any reason to take this? I mean, is it a key of any kind?
Do we recognize this iconography as something that's been important to Elados?
Oh, yeah.
The Order of the Frosty. This is the
This
symbol.
is straight up Frosty Order
Yes.
thing. Maybe
Oh,
Elados
and
would
I
like
should
this.
say it's not circular. It's like a cog.
Okay, it looks unique enough.
I will pick it up.
Okay.
Have we seen? This is not like a thing that everybody's been wearing or anything like that, is it?
No, you haven't seen. No, I mean, Elados, I believe you have a medallion that has that symbol on
Yes.
it, but it's not like a cog like that. No.
It's very
This is
small.
distinct enough.
Yeah.
Let's take
It's
take
about
this.
fist size, the one that you have.
I know that in what's it called? Big Beef?
Beef's Keep.
I know that in the Beef Keep there are special or delicate books kept in a separate part of the librarium. Perhaps there's a doorway in here.
In Freshtovia, you mean, like the city?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Is that not Beef Keep?
No, Beef's Keep is the entire world, pardon me.
Oh.
Freshtovia is the land of Wendy. So,
Yeah, retcon this for me to say Freshtovia.
Yes. No. My experience in book cafeterias is such that there's sometimes secret books that have better pictures. So we should look for those. What a tragedy! All this knowledge lost.
Where is the Wobble Warble in this room? Is it like central or?
yeah, it's pretty central.
Should we experience the Wobble Warble together?
Yeah, right.
We can convey the information. For all we know, everybody will see these images as well.
Yeah, we wibble wobble.
Are you still carrying Grumble?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grumble is like kind of like pulling towards the body.
Oh,
Oh.
he's interested in his body.
He
Oh, he
wants
needs
to-
to eat.
Oh.
Ooh.
You're not sure. I mean, you're learning his little tells.
It's not like.
You also have French fries, apparently, infinite amount of them.
Apparently, I can always just pull
Yeah.
out a French fry,
A French fry.
and it's like a delicious, quick bite.
Yeah.
But is he satiated by said fries?
Just had to say they had to eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't know at the time that you had infinite fries. So.
Listen, it's a very
I
messed up
know.
mechanic. Yeah.
It's fucked, but I love it.
I'll feed him French fries rather than feed him your ex-friend there.
He seems
Elados.
I'm not there.
Oh, he seems contented
Yeah.
by the fries.
Yeah.
That's good. I make him go out 30 feet and I shoot the fries at him, of course.
Okay.
Maybe we can try not sticking our heads in it and just try a hand.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm very into holding hands. Maybe we could hold hands.
I think we should
put our
like
hands
warrior
together
clasp our hands.
and then put our hands
yeah,
in.
that's what we do.
That sounds cool.
Excellent.
Kind of like a joint soldier boy.
Like the Predator
Yeah.
handshake?
Yes, a Predator handshake, also like Soldier Boy. You!
Oh.
Well, as you yule your way in there, yeah, you will see as you touch the warble,
You see.
the light now shows. You feel that icy flow about you. You feel the
Icy flow. like Soldier Boy.
Just like Soldier Boy. And you will once again be transported to the past. You will see people barring a door that was no longer there at the base of the stairs. You will hear the banging on the door as the door kind of tries, pushes inward and is pushed back. Frantic number of the Order of the Frosty there. You will see that a man walks up. He looks like he has some accoutrement on him that is a little bit that elevates him, as well as you see that cog-shaped medallion on him. You will see him giving, orders to everybody. All right, you need to barricade that more. Use some freeze on it. Seal the sides of it.
Ooh.
And you'll see that several of them will try to seal using, casting freeze, kind of like Elados does, onto the sides of it. And you'll see it kind of seals it a little bit more. And it says, you there, gather the books, yes, gather those. We're going to hide them, yes. They're going to be in here any moment. And so he runs over to a wall. You see that he shoves some books off of a shelf and takes the medallion and presses it into the wall, seeing that there's a bit of an indent. And as he turns it, you will see the wall slides, and there's a small room that opens up. And he says, in here, and you're going to see, about 3 people bring books. Now, this is a fraction of books. This is like maybe a dozen books, about 4 each.
Oh, just 3 of them.
Yeah.
The math works out.
And so they bring it in 4 each to make a dozen and make sure my math was right.
Yeah, 3 times 4.
And as they go in, you will see that he turns, and you'll hear cracking of wood, and you will see fire melting around the edge of the doorway, and he says, I'm sorry. And he twists and pulls out the medallion and runs to the wall where you found him. And as he does so, the door bursts open, and you will see flames engulf those around.
Oh, shit.
And the last thing you see before you're pulled out of this is the wall slam, close, and you will see an angelic-like figure coated in flames of holy freshness sear into the room, roasting 2 of the people against the walls. Books will burn, and then this man is skewered against the wall, and then you are brought out. You look at yourselves, you're steaming. There is steam coming off of you. Your skin feels hot.
They were using the freeze.
Yes, it's still it doesn't justify this. Did you see
No, of
Wendy
course
in all her splendor? It was beautiful and magnificent and evil, a sickening thing.
No, but of course it doesn't excuse it. Should we go in by ourselves, or should we get the others?
That's that small compartment. We can finish our mission here and get this and meet up with the others.
All right, I'm gonna march over to the wall and put the necklace cog key in the wall key.
I walk next to you because we're still holding hands.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. You turn the key in the wall will slide open. You will see that same room, the smell of rot and decaying
did they eat
flesh
each
comes
other?
out. You will see that there is one that does not have teeth marks upon the bone.
Oh.
And there are books laid upon 12 different pedestals, all laid open.
At least they didn't eat the books.
Some of the books had little bite marks on them. And yeah, the books seem to be more or less preserved as far as you can tell. You'll go in. Looking at the books, though, you do see that several of them are damaged. It appears the moisture from the bodies may have done something. One of them seems still fully legible.
Uh-oh.
And one of the one that it does, as you look at it, it says research on the 4 primordial sauces.
Ooh.
Well, I think we should take all 12 and see if we can glean anything from even if there are some undamaged pages within.
You may be able to find some information from them.
Is there like a helpful knapsack in here? I've used the word knapsack. Surely that grants me.
That's fair. Let me get a little roll in here. 16. Yeah, there's a knapsack.
There is a bag of holding in the Wendy's universe, right? I forget what it was called. It's called like a pack of...
I don't know.
A grabby bag of fun, good time.
Hey, Pedro,
grab.
is there a grabby baggy?
Yeah, there's a grab bag of holding in. Oh, it's a bag of combo carrying.
Thank you.
Yes, there is one in here. That's fine with me.
For real?
What for real?
Is there actually a bag of combo holding?
Just accepted it. Yes, there is.
Oh, well, what's inside of it?
Nothing.
Damn. Okay.
But there soon shall be all
Yeah.
these delicious books.
Oh, no, we don't eat them.
Oh,
Remember? They're for our eyes, not our mouths.
that's right.
I'm going to place the books carefully, cautiously, gently into the knapsack of holding. Combo keeping.
Yes. So, you grab those books and head back out to find the others?
Yeah. And then maybe we'll close this door back.
Yeah.
Should we tell Elados they ate each other?
We don't have to share that part.
Yeah.
Maybe we could even we just won't even bring him in here.
We won't, yeah.
We won't even worry about
There's
that.
no reason for him
We'll
to come
say
in here.
like, oh, they had a valiant battle. We'll
We
tell them
fully
that's for that
surveyed. They died protecting the books.
part. Yes, absolutely. Protecting all
Okay.
these important, precious books.
Yeah, I dap Jules up.
We dap up.
And we proceed back into the main hall.
Can we roll for dap?
Can we roll for dap? What are we rolling? D20?
What do you think, Grace?
Grace?
Yeah, Grace sounds good.
Cool.
Ah, nice.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, I got an 18, so I dap you perfectly, but you like slap the shit out of me.
You're not that up on your dapping.
Do a bad job.
You're a little rusty.
Yeah.
Maybe you like miss.
Yes, that sounds like something I would do. And maybe I dap my hand, glances off of the bottom of your hand and goes into my eye. My thumb is up and I poke myself in the eye.
Oh.
And then my eyeball is removed from my head and I am blind now.
No, we just got you a cool eye.
That's a bit much.
Is that a bit much? I rolled the nat 1.
You did. You
I
still
take
got
like
your eye.
20
Oh,
damage.
maybe
You
he
have an
gets like
ouchie.
pink eye.
You just have an ouchie.
He's
Okay.
been touching corpses.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll roll for pink eye later.
Okay, thank you.
He's got conjunctivitis.
Yes. Ew.
All right, cutting over to Elados and Cranston.
Yes.
So you all ran down the hallway, past the stairs to the library, taking a turn at the first set of living quarters, and you will see Elados, Cranston. None of these halls make sense.
I'm just
to
following
you.
my friend, my compatriot,
Elados,
one of the 4.
You will see the stones line the walls and head down towards what you remember, unfortunately for yourself, is Zen's room.
Oh. Dude, you cannot get a fucking break in this
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to peek in there.
If this fucking dude is still alive.
He's just like, he's doing fine.
So you go in there. You will see a turned over Zen's room. There is one of these Wurple Wobbles in here, and you will
Ooh.
see that there is a shape of the Frosty Swoop made out of these light stones in here. You'll see that the bodies and stuff, there's actually no bodies in here that you can see, but it looks like the turned over like bed, destroyed, shelves, books, everything in here has been moved to make room for these stones.
Cranston,
Yes,
put your head in the with a wobble with me.
Warbles
I shall do it. Are you ready?
Let us do this.
And now.
We dip our heads in.
Okay.
Head first.
So, dipping your heads in, feeling that cold embrace, you will see this room in a time past. We're going to see several eras. The first is one of happiness, or at least once happiness. You'll see you, Zen, and Vaughn in here. All talking with one another, happy and joyous, talking about the future, talking about what it will be like when we can unlock the secrets of a freeze, and how the strongest thing there is our wonderful relationship. And
The
how great
thruple
everybody
is the strongest version
The
of a
thruple,
relationship.
much like a pyramid, is the strongest shape.
Yes.
I'm trying so hard to cover Cranston's ears.
Do you feel something about your head as I do?
We will then zip forward to a more chaotic time. You believe this is the time of the Inquisitorial raid, as you hear the screams of your fellow brethren out in the halls as this door here is closed. You will see that Zen bursts into the room, closes the door. Him and Vaughn, actually, together, come in here. You'll see that Zen has a condenser unit.
Ooh.
In fact, it looks exactly like the one you have. And you see that he looks over at Vaughn and says, everyone is dying. Everyone is dead. The queen has gone mad. What is this? I don't know, my love. We have angered her in some way. With the research we've done, it is wonderful. The projects, the fresh and frosty, it could help so much. The DeFreeze and the Lequise, they could help. They could help the people. We could make our own frosties. It doesn't matter now. She has gone mad, and we have to hide. But we should go out there and fight. We should fight to defend us. No, Vaughn, we can't fight. We must live. And so they go to this wall, and they wave their hands together, and you'll see a secret compartment fit for two opens up.
Aww. Oh.
And you'll see inside is like a little bed and some kind of old roses and stuff.
Crushed velvet on the wall.
Crushed velvet on the wall.
The question is, had they built this before the throuple dissolved?
Ooh, yeah. Can we get a timeline on the
Yeah, how does the construction
secret
look?
like rose room?
Secret rose room.
Elados, were you aware of this secret room?
Further, you see on the wall another map, much like your permafrost map. There's another one on there. Okay? They will wave their hands as they're in there holding one another, and as the wall closes down, you will see them embrace for a kiss.
Aww.
We now shift to a further time. Everything around this room is dilapidated. You will see that this is clearly past this time. And you'll see a hooded figure darken the door, a bag that is glowing next, on his hip. And you'll see the cloak hood lift off, and you will see an older Zen. He is scarred upon the face, and he's got a sad look upon him, and you'll see he goes in and he will place the stones that you saw in there. You will then see that he goes to the map on the wall and he waves his hands slowly and rigidly, and you will see a carving of the swoop go and be made upon the map, which seems to still be present from all that time ago. And then he will open that little area for two, and in there he will reach in and pull out the condenser unit.
Cloaked figure.
It wasn't biz all the time.
And he will look at it, and he'll sigh, and he'll place it into his bag. And he'll look back upon the room, and then leave. And you guys will pull out.
I'm immediately looking where I thought the map was. Is it there?
There is another map there, yeah.
Elados, can you open that room? Do you know the magic he used?
You saw him do it. You could try to make an Arcana check. I'll even give you advantage on it.
I will try this. Yes, of course. Yes, I helped them build this room. Yeah, and I definitely did not just roll a 12.
That's not too bad.
No, a 12 is enough.
Oh,
takes you like 5 minutes, though.
I swear, this never happens to me.
Work the magic runes, and the door will open up.
I stand back. I'm not the first one in.
Yeah.
I just look at Elados.
Is there room for two? And only two in here. Come on in.
What do we see?
As you go in,
Oh my God.
you will see several picture frames
Oh my god, fuck these people. I hate them.
of some very happy past moments. You will see an old kind of bug-eaten cot, some very decayed roses that still seem to be present. It actually smells kind of good in here. Like there's a mold smell, but over that there's like a really nice vanilla and lavender smell as well, still floating around here. And you'll also see, like, on the wall markings, and there's, like, 20 hatch marks on it.
Where's the button for the disco ball and Marvin Gaye?
Oh, that's underneath the
Elados knows where it is.
Picture frame, yeah.
Elados.
Yes, I know exactly where this is.
Elados, those marks. Do you believe they are years or days?
I would assume days that they stayed in here.
Where would they go? From what I saw, it looks like the male of the group, he could still be alive.
Group. I don't think it's a group.
Oddly enough, Cranston, he was wearing the same robe of the person who put this near your farm.
I thought as much, but I didn't want to be the one to say it. I am concerned that he may have been working in league with the council and Papa's Spuds directly. If he placed that on my farm and caused the problems that allowed the Inquisition to burn my farm and then salt the land so that nothing will ever grow in the freshest fry field in Freshtovia, he is a great villain.
Well, I suppose the only thing there's to do now is find him.
I agree. We must find him.
So, from here, you guys heading back to the group?
Yes.
All right. Do you leave the hollow for 2 open?
I don't shut it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So then you head back out. You all will meet in the hallway.
Zoinks. I don't say that. I say, what have you found?
I look at Elados.
What did you find?
We found 12 tomes.
12 big old books full of knowledge and wisdom.
Most of them are at least partially destroyed, but there's one that's complete.
And also a vision of a great misdeed by our once righteous queen.
It was her.
Of course.
You're
it was.
certain, Lady Knight.
Producer. Yeah, it was definitely Wendy, right, Pedro? Dave?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that she was coerced under some form of, forgive me, my friend, spell?
She seemed, she was murderous, but she didn't seem out of it.
Lucid and in her own mind. I can't believe it.
The gift you have. Are you the only one here who could wield the freeze?
This closeness that I have gained with the freeze, it has been intensifying since we had awoken.
You have not mentioned this before, my friend. Intensified how?
It's talking to me. There is something inside of me that is pushing me forward.
To what end?
I haven't figured that out yet, but
You are certain it is not evil of the freeze?
It is this connection with the freeze that allows me to kill the monsters of the freeze. No, I am not evil, and I wish you would stop asking me that.
I did not ask if you were, my friend. I said it. What inhabits you? What speaks to you in your mind? Could it be? I'm simply asking because I cannot believe that Queen Wendy has not been coerced by something.
I don't think that the powers that Elados has is evil, because the Order of the Frost wasn't evil, and there was something else we saw in the war.
The Order of the Frosty was certainly not evil. They were a great part of our land, but the freeze.
What else did you see?
Oh, in the warble? I remember. Okay, I look up from playing with Grumble. Who's a good... Oh! Sorry. My attention span is very, is damaged. That also happens from working in the mines.
Of course.
I don't have ADHD, I just like to jump.
Have salt brain. It seemed that members of the Order of the Frosty were harnessing the frost as we have seen you do. Abilities which I thought were beyond them at the time of our freezing.
One of them was wearing this. And I'll hold up the key necklace.
You'll notice that is the symbol from Brother Heron, who was the Liberatorium kind of guard, not guard.
He was a
purveyor.
librarian.
Thank you.
Okay. We really departed from the word
So
library.
you're saying that people of this land were already able to use the powers. In Elados, you're saying that when we awoken, you started gaining these powers. This was not something you had before?
Look, I had a passing knowledge of it, and this is what we were working on. But we needed the condensers to be able to access the magic of the freeze.
In the vision you saw, were there condensers?
No.
Which means they'd moved past it, or they somehow had them upon their person without showing them.
And you're really sticking to the point of how can we turn this on the Order of the Frosty, where we are all well aware that my people were slaughtered by
We've seen that.
by your people.
What do you mean, your people? We are all people of Freshtovia.
I don't think this is true.
How so?
I think that when part of Freshtovia decides to kill an entire section of Freshtovia, they are denouncing them.
So you would suggest that I too am not part of this land for...
No, I am not part of this land.
You are negating the fact that my family was slaughtered, my lands were destroyed. I am in the same place as you are, my friend.
And yet, you keep defending the person who did this.
I defend the queen, not
did
her
this?
actions. As I have said, I can't believe it. I am not saying it doesn't exist. I still believe someone, possibly this council, has pulled the wool over her eyes. I understand that what we have seen appears that she demanded it, ordered it.
What?
I get that.
What the hell is wool?
What?
What is wool?
Yeah. I've
Who
never
says
heard
this?
that saying before.
Yes, well,
Oh.
there are sheep that lived up at the northern
What
end.
is a sheep?
Give me a moment, my friend, and I shall tell you. They lived at the
This
northern
is
end
not
of the fry
important.
fields.
What is important is that we also saw a vision,
We did.
and I will pull out the condenser, and I will say that Van and Zen seemed to, the old friends of mine.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you're very good friends.
Yeah.
Yes, they seemed to have escaped the slaughter, and at the very least, Zen came back and grabbed this, and I believe he is the one who put this on the farm of the Taters.
Did you tell us you got dumped?
I don't think he
I don't
has
think
ever.
so.
No, not in canon.
No,
Okay.
I came back very sad.
Aw.
I can't say I don't understand that action. I mean, taking revenge on the people who did this to them.
You're suggesting that somehow the Taters were at fault? I don't think so.
Not the Taters, but your
But-
family produced the most amount of fries. If I
Agreed.
wanted to cripple Freshtovia, I would start there.
Yes.
It fits. It does.
So, Zen might still be alive.
Well, that'd be great, because you guys were like really good friends.
And you could ask him what happened.
You could speak sense to him.
Yeah.
Pull him back from the brink of
And reconnecting with an old friend, well, you saw how it was with Mim and myself. I think it might bring you out of this funk.
We have seen evidence that this world is not beyond saving. We've seen acts of great good and kindness.
You were
And
much
French-
happier when Vaughn and...
Yeah. I feel really bad that you stopped hanging out with them so you could spend more time questing with us.
Friends are the most important thing in this
The
world.
most important thing,
Especially
especially
such-
when there's two.
Yeah, living with such good friends. I mean, you must have had the strongest warriors.
Yes,
bond.
it was wonderful. And yes, perhaps if we find him, then yes, I can talk to him or some shit.
I know this, that when I say the words 4 for 4, I know that in response I will receive...
God damn it.
Hey, everybody! I think you should really see this.
Oh,
And you're gonna hear Terrence running down the hallway. I think you really need to see this really quickly.
Careful, Terrence, don't trip.
Oh, thank you. I almost tripped over this body. And so you all are going to see Terrence come down, like, have to skid to not hit the wall in that corner.
God.
And he's holding, like, a couple of piles of folders.
Oh, okay.
The way you cupped your arms, I thought you had a baby.
A little baby.
Or boobs.
He's holding his breasts I have not mentioned yet. But Terrence.
He says, I went to the R&D department. Yeah. There was a warble wobble. The short of it is that well, I saw Wendy talk to these people. They look like the heads of this order, and they told her about these projects. And I found their secret room. There was something in there that was really scary, but I didn't pay attention. I tried to keep my eyes down. But the point is that I found these two projects: the Project Freshness and Frosty and Project Defreeze. And I mean, they seemed really important when they explained them. They said that one of them, they were using something called Drees and Liquies to be able to make Frosties by themselves. And they said that it could be used in preservation as well. But then there was also talk of the fact that working with not the freeze but a differentiation. Sorry, I talk bad. Between something called from the freeze and something called the frost. But they said that the people affected with the freeze could be cured.
Oh.
And well, I think that this was important, but there was also like a body.
Show us the scary thing.
Yes,
Show us. Let's see the scary thing.
Okay. So you guys will go around the corner. He said, "Does anybody want to hold these folders? They seem really important."
I should take them from you.
We found a bag of combo holding, so I'll open
Perfect.
Perfect.
We should
They'll
place
put
them in there.
inside. And so,
that. My God.
The Drees and the what?
The Drees and Liquies.
The Drees and Liquies.
nobody's looked. Well, yeah, but nobody's looked at the folders, so you don't know what those
I like
are.
a Pomplamoose Liquies personally.
And so you all will run down down the hall. When you get to about 10 feet from the hallway that would lead out, all of you see and feel. You feel the air around you get colder. Ooh. As you see coming from the dark, just outside of your light, is a splash of something that looks liquid. It will strike the ground, and you will see a sheet of pure ice fold up towards the ceiling. And out of the darkness, as you come up to this thing, if you try to smash on it, it doesn't break. This is some kind of pure wall of ice. And you see come out of the darkness, hearing the taps through the glassy ice, the figure of a woman. You will see that she has these tattered traditional robes of the Order of the Frosty, a large medallion of the Order of the Frosty. The skin on her is sunken, frostbitten, and blue-tinged. Just these bright blue glowing eyes, these ice crystal pauldrons, and the frosty metal seems to be frozen to her chest. In her right hand, you see this staff of ice. And Elados, you recognize the sunken face. This is Hannah Leidenfrost, the head of your order, the Grand Rhyme of the Order of the Frosty. And you see she walks into the light, and she looks towards you all and says, "Thank you for waking me. I've slumbered too long. The Queen will fall." And that's where we'll end this episode and this season.
Oh my God!
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on another NCRP Productions podcast. We couldn't do this without you, so please like and subscribe everywhere we're found, including YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Google, Apple, Spotify, and other great podcast sites. If you'd like to help us continue making more content, we'd love to have your support on our Patreon. And if you have any feedback for us, please feel free to comment on our podcasts or email us directly at ncrpproductions@gmail.com. And we'd like to give a special shout out to our current patrons, our Seegson Employees of the Month, F.S., Michael H., Michael P., and our Breaker of Seals, the Jones, Frank H., Christopher C., Matthew K., and the Lab. Trademarked. Thank you all. We truly, truly appreciate it.